Hello, everyone. Yes, it's me again. We are in the book of Isaiah 57. I feel like I'm never going to get to the end of this book. 66 little chapters, and it's like, But let's just keep going. Yes? What did I do yesterday? We're clearing out things in the house over there, and my daughter's shoulder is doing really, really well. They just went and got the stitches out on Friday. Doctor said everything looks really, really good. And so we're going to make sure that, and of course now, right, it's like, oh, I could do this and I could do that. And I'm going, no, you're not. You're not doing this or that. And it's can you guys imagine having a 20-month-old and, not being able to pick her up? Yes. Yeah. So anyway, for months now, okay, she has to be really careful. And I can already tell she's kind of, well, let's just get going. I'm going, no, no. She still has to wear her sling. And I want to make sure that, right, that she doesn't overdo it and that she does get the rest. And I really do have to tell her, no, you go sit down and the little one can go on the one side. And she's very, very good about it. She knows her mommy's hurt, and it's really gentle, yes, but it's also a little hard for her because, of course, she doesn't understand why mommy can't just, hug her really close or, okay, still. Anyway, so Daddy steps in and does a lot of that. Yes, I see that over there. It's just amazing how they work together, really, when it comes down to it. Anyway, so I do a lot of, no, you can't. You have to, no, go sit down and make sure that she does still get the rest that she needs. And so it's great. I don't know how, well, I do know. Uh, I had many years ago, I had to get my hernia taken care of again, groin hernia, finally, after 10 years. I finally said, I gotta go. Something's really not. And then they were telling me that the hole's so big now. Okay, well, it is what it is, right? But I had it done, and I had to say, ever since then, I've never had a problem again with it. But I remember on how, again, there too, I don't lift this snot, and I had three little ones. And I had some help, yes, I'm not going to go there. But I remembered the time and on how, yeah, not going to go there. It all worked out just fine. And yep, how I always find solutions to whatever. I just do. And but here I'm making sure that that shoulder of hers, so that she does not have a continued problem for the rest of her life. I'm making sure I am there, and I'm making sure that she gets the rest, doesn't over lift anything basically, and there you go. Yes, yeah, that's what we do. Yeah, I think anybody ever telling anyone, "Oh, just suck it up," or this or that after something like that is or to just kind of abandon them and, well, you know what, I'm gonna go to work and not really have, yes, is just wrong. And anybody that cold and crude, that's just wrong. Yeah, well, and you know what, I'm not going to get further into it. So, all right, so I am happy, so happy to be here when she's going through that and helping the family out here and making sure my daughter's going to heal up properly. Yes, yes, that's what we do. I always feel like I have the reason I have had all these experiences in my life. Great, not so great. Some not so, kind of going into the wrong direction. The experiences, not all help me now in my later life to make sure that I'm a good example out there. Right? That I'm a better example out there than the examples given to me, right, when I was younger. Yes? And oh, by the way, I had great examples out there on how to do things right as well. Yes? So there you go. Besides that, I've got my heart to mind. My conscience, I think, is in the right place when it comes to all of it. As a human being, yeah, we don't always need to be taught and told. We should just know right from wrong. Yes? Okay, well, good beginning. Um, so we are in the book of Isaiah 57, against idolatry. And here we go again with that one. Yes. So much talk about it, as if the people didn't know right from wrong. Yes, again, when one's own desires come out, when oneself is more important than anything around you, you're going to get into some stuff that, yeah, again, self-serving. Yeah, okay, so be it. Yeah, I don't want to live like that. And I don't need to be told not to live like that. Because for some reason that doesn't make people happy. Does it? Yeah, okay. Doesn't mean don't take care of yourself. But you children of a witch, come here, adulterous race, prostituting yourselves. At whom are you jeering? At whom are you making faces and sticking out your tongue? Are you not the spawn of rebellion, a lying race? Wow, yesterday I thought that first part was kind of all right. Now here we're getting again into something I have to say, okay, is that going to work? Lusting among the terebinths and under every spreading tree, sacrificing children in the ravines below the clefts in the rocks. The smooth stones of the ravines will be your portion. Yes, there will be your lot. To these you have poured libations, have brought your cereal offering. Can all these appease me? On a mountain high and lofty you have put your bed, thitherto you have climbed to offer sacrifice. Behind door and doorpost you have set your reminder. Yes, far from me. You exposed yourself, climbed onto your bed, and made the most of it. You struck a profitable bargain with those whose bed you love, whoring with them often, with your eyes on the sacred symbol. You went to Moloch with oil. You were prodigal with your perfumes. You sent your envoys far afield, down the shoal itself. Though tired by such traveling, you never said it is no use. Finding your strength revive, you never gave up. Who was it you dreaded and feared that you should betray me, no longer remember me, and not spare a thought for me? Was I not silent for a long time? So you cannot have been afraid of me. Now I shall expose this uprightness of yours, and little good it did you. When you cry for help, let those thronging round you save you. The wind will carry them all away. One puff will take them off, but whoever trusts in me will inherit the country. He will own my holy mountain. There are supposed to be prophecies as well. Several things while reading came to my mind here. And I don't even know if I need to say anything to it. Are we given warnings when we do certain things or decide to go a certain way? Yeah, absolutely. Do we follow the warnings? Well, sometimes we listen, sometimes we don't, because we want to make our own experiences and this and that. I think, personally, and I'm attaching this to just, as I said, there's so many things came to my mind while I was reading on how this could be related to. I think that having our own adventures and having experiences out there, and the way that we decide to do it, instead of well, I got the warning, but I still want to do that. I think there's a difference between doing things you're interested in and accumulating experience and knowledge and fun, this and that, without hurting someone. Then there are the times when one has to really look at something and say, wait a minute, I'm not the only one involved here. What if I'm not listening to the warning given? What could happen? Not just me, but to others around me that are affected by my decisions. Yes? Does that make sense? I'll give one example. So you like, some people like to drink. I'm not going to tell people, hey, don't drink. But I'm going to tell people, don't drink and drive. We've had our little parties on the farm, and you can't, I mean, as long as people don't get violent, this and that, I never stopped anyone from until someone watch. Whoa, how can people drink until they keel over? I don't know. I don't know how that works. But if they tried to leave, I would stop them. I've taken keys. I have barred the gate with my truck so that nobody could get out. They'd have to walk. If they want to walk, they'll walk. But they're not leaving in a vehicle. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I took some responsibility for people. I felt, you're not responsible. The thing is that would only ever happen one time with a person. After that, they were never invited again. Or if there would be no alcohol involved. Do you know what I'm saying? So there was that. Yeah. Well, so people think, so I'm so holy or this or that. I'm sorry. I grew up in Switzerland. I like beer. Okay, I like beer very much. Not a big fan of wine because of the sulfite, so you have to get it organic. I get a headache from that, and I don't like that. But one of my favorites was a panache, which is beer mixed with 7 Up or Sprite or something. Yes, yeah, that's what I like. Uh, and I like a little whiskey here and there. In my coffee schnapps is another one of my favorites. So there you go. But I was using this as an example. When we do this, then we need to make sure that I don't have to take care of anyone. Uh, I don't drive anymore, so regardless if anything happens here, I'd have to call the ambulance. But so far, so good. Uh, but if someone, so you like to drink, you get in a car and you start driving, that is horrible. And the consequences of that could be unbelievable. Not for the one who's doing the offense, but people could lose their lives out there because of a person like that. Yes? So the consequences are horrific here on earth with someone like that. And they could be horrific for that person once they go to spirit world. And that's a warning, yes? Then we still decide, people still decide on whatever they want to do. So, I hear this as a warning for many different things. I use this one example, yes? But that goes for many more things in the realm of love. If people think that aborting a child for no more reason than, I had a lustful night and whoops de whoop, and that will go, even though it's for so many people are okay with that, you think there aren't going to be consequences when a person goes to spirit world? Yeah. Well, one has to believe in that. Well, what does it matter if you believe it or not? I know it's going to happen. So, the question is in there, why don't you believe me?
Say something. Over.
Oh. Ooh, we have a new toy. Hi, honey. Over.
I'm trying to adjust the volume that is on this thing, because when you were telling Daddy good morning or have a nice day or whatever this morning, it woke up Mary.
Oh, no.
Over.
Oh, no. I'm sorry about that. Well, listen, I'm finishing up my video and then I'm coming over. Okay? Over.
Sing the walkie to a very needy Mary, and so if she manages to say something to you, or you could just sit there and talk for the next few minutes. She would just absolutely love it. Okay?
Okay.
I'm doing that now. Love you.
Love you
Over.
too.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Let's do one part like that. Oh, this is interesting this morning. Salvation for the weak. Good morning, Mary. How are you? Then it will be said, level up, clear the way, remove the obstacle from my people's way. For thus says the high and exalted one who lives eternally and whose name is holy, I live in the holy heights. But I am with the contrite and humble, to revive the spirit of the humble, to revive the heart of the contrite. For I do not want to be forever accusing, nor always to be angry, or the spirit would fail under my onslaught, the souls that I myself have made. So again, this goes right along with what I said before. Don't do things that endanger other people. And that needs to be said. Yes? Okay. Have fun, this and that, but not at the cost of other people. Angered by his wicked cupidity, I hid and struck him in anger, but he rebelliously went the way of his choice. Okay, again, we have freedom of will, freedom to choose. God would never, ever, ever do what it says here. I hid and struck him in anger. That's not going to happen ever. That's just a threat now. That's not a warning. I saw how he behaved, but I shall heal him. I shall lead him, fill him with consolation. Him and those who mourn for him, bringing praise to their lips, peace, peace to be far and near. Yahweh says, and I shall heal him. The wicked, however, are like the restless sea that cannot be still, whose waters throw up mud and dirt. No peace, says Yahweh, for the wicked. Well, we'll see. Yes? Okay. Well, anyway, I gotta go because I have a little one who wants to talk here now. So, may Heavenly Parent bless and protect you, guide you, and embrace you with love, my little dear, darling, dear one. And I will talk to y'all another time.